My sprite problems, and now what I can do, I'm recording this on my phone. What I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the bug that I think exists in the main driver for Pac-Man. Okay, I think. Right, so I've written some code. Ignore the fact that they're all letters, and I got my tank sprite, and it's actually made up of just two sprites, and I use the flip properties. So that is the normal way the sprite's defined. And when I move one down, I flip it in the y-axis. Okay, and you see, go off the bottom of the screen. And when you go off the bottom of the screen, an interesting thing is that repeats at the top. But if you look at what Mame's doing, it's not flipped the sprite. It's showing it in its unflipped state. Okay, and if you move left and right, so if I'm moving right, that is the flipped version of this sprite. Left is the normal orientation. I go up, and you'll see that it's a different orientation, so it's not flipping in the X. So I'm thinking that the main driver, when it draws, I'll just wait for it to come back on, when it draws the wrap of the sprite, it's ignoring at the top the flip setting. So let's just try that again. So I'll drive my tank up to the top. It's now facing down, so if we just look, you can see there's its arse at the bottom of the screen, the arse end of the sprite, but I'm getting the arse at the top, even though I'm going down. Like, you see how it flipped once it was wholly on the screen. Okay, right, now to prove that I think that's the main driver, let's go to the arcade where I've got my Pac-Man board running. So let's just walk into the arcade. Here's the Pac board running, and it's got my ROMs on it. Can't see it very well. So here's the game running. Okay, so let's just go to the play game. A is the one that's going to turn, so I'm just going to drive my tank down. I'll park it half on the screen. Right, so it's pointing down. Now let's go up to the top of the screen. Oh look, the actual Pac board is drawing it in the correct orientation. And I'm going to go left and right, and it's still drawing it in the correct orientation. So this looks potentially like a bug in Mame. Now we would never have noticed this, because in the Pac-Man game, the sprites don't wrap top and bottom of the screen. And you say, oh, they do wrap top and left and right. But yeah, they do. But let's watch what happens when you go off the edge of the screen. There's a blank border, 16 pixels that you do not see. There are 16 unusable pixels on the right hand side of the video map where the sprites are not rendered. Okay, so I think that is a bug in Mame. I'm going to test it with the latest version of Mame to see if it still exists. I don't know how you report bugs in Mame. I used to be on the main testers forum, but that was about 1 billion years ago. So I don't know how to do that. But I'm going to post that on the UK VAT page, and we will see. If anyone knows how to forward information to the Mame devs about that, that'd be quite interesting. Thank you very much.